Hello, today I wanted to present you my entire Louis Vuitton fine jewelry collection that I'm collecting since 2021. Yes, in that year I made my first fine jewelry purchase. Part of my fine jewelry I'm storing in this LV trunk. It's very personal and it's also a cover trunk, because it was painted by LV artist according to my design and according to my idea. And as I said before, I'm storing here part of my fine jewelry, but I wanted to show you as a first one ring I purchased in 2021. Idylle Blossom ring, white, pink and yellow gold with diamond, 18 karat gold. In majority, I would say in 95% of cases, LV fine jewelry is made of 18 karat gold. Colors are different, but in case of Idylle Blossom, they mixed 3 types of colors in one. And I'm wondering if you can guess the construction of it. Do you think it's one, or those are actually 3 different rings? And here you have an answer. Those are 3 different rings. And yes, if you are thinking like me, there is a possibility to wear only, I don't know, one of them, 2 of them, leave one behind. But frankly, I was never practicing this solution, because to me this is already too inconspicuous and too small. And maybe you can guess that I'm not very fond of this ring, and this is purchase I regret and I wouldn't repeat. I think it's one of my worst LV purchases at all. First of all, because cost per wear is just gigantic. It's out of this space. I think I wore this once this year and maybe 3 or 2 times last year, so completely not worth it. It's not my style. This is something we can count on in fine jewelry, that those pieces won't be so easy, so simple to identify as LV or any other luxury brand. Yes, I think in this case we have some hints, because those are just iconic monogram flowers that are very characteristic to LV. But still, if you are not into luxury fashion, if you don't know this know-how, no, you won't rather identify it as LV, and this is not my problem. I would be super cool with it. But my problem is just the look of the ring. It's, for me, for my style, it's too small, too inconspicuous. It's just not this, and I like bigger rings that you may really see. And actually I was looking for something like that at LV, and trust me, this was the biggest, this was the longest I could find at that time. That's why I decided to purchase it. Second thing, the part that those are 3 separate rings, this is not a blessing in disguise. You may think, oh, anytime I can wear just 1 or just 2, and it's mix and match, and it doesn't always have to be 3 of them. But if you decide to wear 3 of them, it's a real pain. For example, if you need to wash your hands, you always need to take them off one by one. Then you need to put them back one by one. Once I was in the restroom, and trust me, I thought I lost one of them. Yes, when I was washing my hands. And if you can imagine that panic and that thought, oh my gosh, I just wasted so much money in a sink. But actually everything finished well. I found it. It was in my pocket. It was in my jacket pocket. But after that, it was never the same. And Still, even if I'm not enjoying them, it doesn't mean I would like to lose one of them. So definitely not even LV, but if you are considering such rings 3-in-1 and you may separate them anytime, it's not the best idea. There is a plethora of rings that are looking like they are separate, but they are combined all the time together, and it's safer, it's less stress, it's less of a headache. So guys, definitely this is a purchase I wouldn't recommend to anyone, but when I made that purchase, I knew I won't have a set. That's why I decided on those earrings. Idylle Blossom. Theme is the same and a lot of things is the same. 18 karat gold, white, yellow and pink and diamond. What makes them so remarkable? So this is one part of this ring, and now let me attach the other part, and maybe you can see that it's the same case like in tribal earrings by DIOR. So one of the ring is on the front of your ear and the other thing is on the back. Yes, so this is very original. They are just like a ring, dainty, inconspicuous and just pretty. And on the contrary to ring, actually I do not regret this purchase. I'm very happy I purchased them, especially that LV and all of those luxury brands have that tendency to make price increases every year or maybe even twice a year. So I'm actually very happy I purchased it when price was still very high, but not that high like nowadays and not that high like in the future from now. Very, very pretty. They are very shiny, very elegant. I don't mind that they are more dainty, delicate, subtle. I have that problem in a ring case, and also that those are actually 3 parts, separate parts. This is not very safe. Here, no. Here everything is correct, and here everything is like it should be. So absolutely, I may recommend you this purchase, those earrings from the bottom of my heart, and I think you will be very pleased. So we have ring already, we have earrings, and what is missing? Of course, necklace. This is Lariat Idylle Blossom necklace, and it has 2 lengths, so we may make it shorter, we may make it longer. Maybe difference won't be that big, yes, but we can notice the difference. It's a small difference, but still I won't be repeating, carat gold. I won't be repeating color of the gold from this whole set. My favorite are earrings, then there is a necklace, maybe because of the amount of pink gold. I think pink gold is not going so well with my skin tone. I think for me more appropriate is a yellow gold, but as you may guess, I didn't have any influence on the amount of the colors and which color is dominant, so I didn't have any choice. That's why I needed to purchase it in this version. And my least favorite is, and it won't be a surprise, a ring. I wouldn't recommend you this ring even in 100 years. The other set are, maybe I will start with thing from that set I purchased as a first one, and it was a necklace, another necklace. It was a vault necklace. Yellow gold, only one color of the gold, and also identical situation like in previous case, so we may manipulate the length of the chain. You can wear it closer to your neck, you can make it longer, it's your choice. I think this vault necklace is one of the most popular pieces from whole LV fine jewelry department. You will find it in all of their boutiques, majority 90% of their boutiques. I would say it's pretty recognizable if you are out of luxury fashion. If you are not interested in luxury fashion, you won't identify it as LV. Do not worry, people won't identify it as LV, but if you are into it, maybe it's not because, you know, it's so easy to guess it's LV, but it's so often exhibited in their boutiques that, yes, I think you may identify it as LV. And I already disclosed you it will be a set, so I needed to go for, actually they are not matching. They are in very similar climate to that necklace, but they are not a set. Those beautiful longer vault earrings, matching earrings are stud earrings, vault stud earrings, but I don't like studs. They are too, again, inconspicuous. Also, I have long hair, so everything will, you know, be hidden under my hair. It doesn't have a lot of sense to me. But I decided to get them, and once again, if you are not into, you won't recognize them as LV, but if you are into luxury fashion, you may notice this LV logo all over it. We have L, we have V, yes, and everything matches just perfectly. If you ask me which of my fine jewelry purchase is making me the happiest, was the best, definitely I would answer without any hesitation those earrings. They are so impressive, they are so rich, they are so remarkable, they are sending some signal to the people that are into it, but it's not that ostentatious and it's not that obvious, and they are not boring as well. I think I also looking the best in them because this is yellow gold. On the other hand, they were the most expensive as well from my whole fine jewelry collection. They were the most expensive, but I don't regret it at all. I was imagining myself this video differently. I thought I will combine it with a fine jewelry unboxing, of course LV fine jewelry unboxing, because I was seriously interested in this bracelet, but then I told myself it's just not worth it. Maybe if those were earrings or a necklace, I wouldn't be so discouraged, but bracelet, it means a lot of scratches. I convinced myself that such a small thing is not worth that amount of money. For that money, I much prefer to get ready to wear or bag. Shoes, you know, such expensive shoes at LV, yes, but definitely no. And the last purchase, actually I bought both of them the same day, earrings and Idylle Blossom necklace. It was in 2022, summer 2022, and since then I was never purchasing any more fine jewelry from LV, so as you may see, it's already a couple of years. Will I ever go back? That's very possible, but for now any design is not speaking to me so strongly, and prices are just I'm refusing to pay that much for such a small object. That's why, but maybe one day everything will change. I thought it will change for that bracelet, but then I told myself a lot of scratches, it's too small, just get something more practical for that price that you will enjoy better. Let me know what you think about LV fine jewelry. Do you have any of their fine jewelry or none of their fine jewelry, or maybe when you have their high jewelry, it's much more expensive than fine jewelry. I think it's only for millionaires and I'm not interested in any of those things. Of course, first thing, I can't afford it, and the second thing, it's too much is going on there. I like when you can notice jewelry, but not to that point. And yes, let me know which pieces of LV fine jewelry do you have, or maybe you are aiming for. As usual, I'm wishing good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever this video, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you next video soon. Bye.
Remember the days we were young, wild and free, basic getting sprung. We used to dance the night away, hang out the